At sunrise on Lesbos, the morning shift is beachcombing for human beings. A rubber dinghy appears from the Turkish shore, and it is guided to safety by at least a dozen aid workers. This, the new arrivals' first welcome in Europe, and perhaps the warmest they will receive. They are, for the most part, Afghans, packed on this boat for 4 hours. And of the more than 133,000 people pouring into Greece so far this year, over half of them have landed here. This is the 10th boat to arrive on this island in the last 8 hours as this extraordinary human traffic continues across from Turkey here to the island of Lesbos. Okay. Thank you. This boat's cargo is mostly young families with children. A pregnant woman is overcome with the shock and the cold. The scene is stressful, emotional and intimate, and it's also a new beginning after what they've endured. The dinghy is slashed so it can't be reused, though the people traffickers never left Turkey and probably never came aboard. And all around us, the shredded boats of past journeys, the discarded skins of past lives. Unless today's deal between the EU and Turkey sees tens of thousands return there. And when you've just left and risked everything doing it, that might well seem inconceivable.
I don't feel good to go back to Turkey.
Why not? It's a good country for most people.
Good country, but there is no job for me. It's difficult for me to live there. It is very difficult for me.
But they're Muslims and you're a Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim. Yes. Yeah, that's Muslim country, yes.
Why didn't you stay there?
Because I had a lot of problems there also.
The castle on Lesbos was once bombarded and captured by the Ottoman Turks beyond. And yet it is upon Turkey's cooperation in taking back migrants that this outpost of Christendom now depends. The island's rubbish dump is its latest citadel. These discarded life jackets now hunting grounds for Greek child beggars. And testament to the 75,000 migrants who've come ashore in just 2 months. The camps here are well organised, but the fear is a return to chaos as the numbers soar in warmer weather. And now the Macedonian border is closed to all but a trickle. Greece is being turned into a giant holding pen. Some whiling away the time making travel bags out of pieces of rubber dinghy, though travel back to Turkey is vehemently opposed. How would you feel if they sent you back to Turkey?
I can't go Turkish because Turkish, when I go Turkey is going to deport me to Iran and I am done.
The enemies of mine can easily approach in Turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
From Pakistan?
Yeah, from Pakistan to Turkey can easily approach. So that's why I leave it.
In the island's picturesque port, you can see impounded the smugglers' biggest boats. The aim now is for NATO to give the Turks intelligence on the smugglers' coastal locations. But that NATO operation has been delayed for weeks by territorial disputes between Turkey and Greece. And today it began with a British ship joining these Greek vessels on patrol. Though the mayor of Lesbos is unconvinced the smuggling will stop.
The refugees will still be looking for smugglers, and they will again get on a dangerous boat to make the passage across the sea. NATO could help solve it by stopping the war in Syria.
This morning, hundreds more were brought ashore on rescue boats. Mostly Syrians, but Eritreans too, as Europe pinned its hopes of stopping this seaborne misery on turning Turkey into a massive processing centre for asylum claims. It will cost billions, and even this may not work.
It's impossible to stop because there is problems in Africa and everywhere. That's why I came in here.
You came from Eritrea?
Yeah, I came from Eritrea.
At dusk, there is more than a whiff of Ellis Island about Lesbos. Think New York Harbour about a century ago. Beneath a replica of the Statue of Liberty, refugees and migrants embark for more camps on the Greek mainland, with no idea of how far they will get or whether they will be sent back to Turkey from where they came. Jonathan Rugman, Channel 4 News, Lesbos.